Welcome back everyone for another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 19. We start things off with some good news that the medical staff have now cleared Harry Maguire from his injury. He's been out for the past 8 weeks or so, missed a lot of important games, and you know it's going to be difficult to get him back into the first team now, seeing that the likes of Lindelof, De Ligt and Eric Bailly have been performing so well. Now speaking of Eric Bailly, we have a risk of losing him. His contract expires in the next 7 months, and you know, his recent performances, he's well and truly earned a new contract. He's deserved it, so we're going to go ahead and offer him that. He's currently on 98,000 a week. We're going to go ahead and delegate that, and there we go. There's the following terms: important squad role, 5 years on his contract, and a huge wage hike to 195,000 a week. And you know what? He's fully deserved. He's been fantastic. Now, the other player that we have a risk of losing is Nemanja Matic. Now, I'm a bit uncertain what to do here. He's made 10 appearances in total so far for United. Scored 1 goal. Was quite important as well. Has made 2 assists, kept 3 clean sheets, and has an overall rating of 7.0. He's a good squad player to have. Someone that can come in, replace Tielemans if he gets injured or is just looking tired for our next game, or if I do decide to switch to the 4-3-3 a bit later on this season. He's someone that can come in and get the job done in some important games. It's all about that experience as well. As you can see, he's a solid player, and he certainly has been for me so far in this career mode series. And seeing that we have William Carvalho now in the team, it's quite a tricky one to be throwing money at such an aging player in Nemanja Matic, but I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to renew his contract. Now, I don't want to be having him on 210,000 a week. That just seems way over the top. So we're going to start our offer at 140, and we're not to go any higher than 250. So there we go. He's accepted 140,000 with 2 years extension on his contract. And his squad role important? Well, he's far from being important, but we'll accept it and we'll go from there. Well, Romelu Lukaku has well and truly been shunned out of the starting lineup for Manchester United. That front three of Martial, Rashford and Lingard has completely took him out of the team. I mean, Lukaku had a good start to the season, but since then, since he picked up that injury which saw him out for 8 weeks, he just hasn't been able to get back on track. He hasn't been able to break this duck, and at the age of 26, well, could his time at United be coming to an end? Let's have a look at his stats so far then this season. We are about to reach the halfway stage in the Premier League season. He's made a total of 13 appearances, has only scored 5 goals, had 3 assists with 4 clean sheets, an overall rating of 7.2. It's not bad. Obviously that 8-week injury certainly has had an effect on his performances so far. Whether we can try and refine that form like he did last season. He did get an injury last season if you remember, but the injury this season seems to have had such an effect on him in the team, especially when he's got even younger players around him that are really fighting for that first team spot, like Rashford. 21 appearances, 12 goals from him. It's been brilliant. Our next game in the Premier League, it's big. It's United against Arsenal. Here we are at Old Trafford then. It's our first meeting with Unai Emery's Arsenal here in the Premier League. Another 3 points is a must. Well, once again, there is no sign of Romelu Lukaku in the starting lineup for Manchester United. It is Martial, Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard that lead the way. The unstoppable trio so far for Manchester United. They just cannot stop scoring. They've certainly shared their goals around, and they've been brilliant for United as of late. Well, let's have a look at the full lineup then. It's David De Gea that starts in between the posts. It's a back three of Eric Bailly, De Ligt and Victor Lindelof, who once again takes Harry Maguire out of the team, who is finally back from his 8-week injury. Dalot, Tielemans, Pogba and Shaw start as well as that deadly trio up front. Let's have a look at the Arsenal lineup then. So it is Leno that starts in goal. Roberto, Mustafi, Socrates and Willems make up the back four. In midfield it's Elneny, Torreira. Front three, Mkhitaryan, Ozil, Iwobi and Aubameyang. Final game of 2019 for Manchester United here at Old Trafford. Need to make it a good one. Here is Anthony Martial now. Has done well to work his way into the box. Nothing given there. And Luke Shaw finds Yuri Tillemans. Hit first time. And Leno had that one covered. Had to tip it over the crossbar though. I mean, it was dipping so quickly. Could have easily caught Leno off guard. Here is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Gets dispossessed. It's on for Jesse Lingard now. Feeds that one through. Down the line for Marcus Rashford, who is away here. And that is a good low driven ball into the box to find Anthony Martial, who's got Manchester United up and running in the final game of 2019 here at Old Trafford. 24 minutes played, and it's as simple as you like. What an assist from Rashford. Drills it in into the 6-yard area. Martial was just deadly. Free kick taken by Mustafi Ozil. Finds Torreira. Torreira going to look to find Aubameyang here. He does. Struck first time, but he's not going to beat De Gea from that angle. It's Pogba looking to double United's lead. Looking to get that 2-goal cushion. Here is Luke Shaw. It's whipped in nicely. Looking for Rashford at the far post. Lingard picks up the loose ball as United come forwards once more. Probably the final attack of the first half here. Here is Marcus Rashford. Nice bit of trickery, but it doesn't work. Rashford, simple header to find Tillemans, and now Anthony Martial is away. He's already got his name on the score sheet. He's in the penalty area. Goes for the finesse. Had the keeper beat, but he doesn't find the target. He's kicking himself. He knows that he should be making that too from that range. Rashford, Tillemans, everything just ticking over nicely at the moment for Manchester United. A goal to the good here, and it's fallen for Rashford again. Leno with a top save. It's on for Luke Shaw. Space now. What a ball from Luke Shaw, but Lingard isn't going to get to it as Leno beats him to it instead. Ozil for Arsenal. Challenge made by De Ligt. Advantage was given, and the referee going to stop play. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be a yellow card as well for the Dutch centre-half, De Ligt. Aubameyang wanted more, I think. That challenge from De Ligt on the Arsenal captain. Well, Manchester United going to make a change. Off goes Tillemans to be replaced by Tom Davies. What can Arsenal make of this free kick then? It is Aubameyang territory. 27 yards out. He's gone for it. And De Gea was rooted to the spot. And it's just gone wide. Good clearance from Arsenal. And it may pay off for them as Aubameyang feeds it through for Ozil, who's battling it out with Victor Lindelof. Ozil comes out on top. Aubameyang. And it might have found a way through here, and it has. Çalhanoğlu, their summer signing, has got a goal back. It's the equaliser that Arsenal have been looking for and needed desperately in this game. Look at the way the ball just goes past one but two defenders. Falls to the feet of Çalhanoğlu, and he hits it first time. The way he shapes his body and has De Gea beat. Final chance here. Maybe for Arsenal. Çalhanoğlu did flick it up. Was looking for the spectacular there, I think. It's finished here. All square at Old Trafford between Manchester United and Arsenal. There will not be a winner this time out, but we do have to play Arsenal again in February. That game, of course, to be played at the Emirates. Will there be a winner that time out? We'll have to wait and see. But this time, it's just a point for both teams. Rashford rises to the occasion. You can see Romelu Lukaku at the back there, not looking too happy, as it is Marcus Rashford that's took him out of the team. His performances, he's really stepped up to the plate, and he's now performing as expected, really, and he's certainly having a great spell for Manchester United. Will he be able to keep it up? Let's have a look at Rashford's stats. So he didn't score in our last game against Arsenal at Old Trafford, but after 22 appearances in all competitions, he's managed to net 12 goals for Manchester United. His best performances definitely coming in the Champions League. After 5 appearances there, he's managed to score 4 goals. The majority of those put past Buffon in those 2 games against PSG. I just hope he can continue that form in the Champions League when we have to play Roma both home and away in the knockout stages. We certainly need him at his sparkling best for those 2 games. We want to get past the knockout stages this season. We don't want to be getting knocked out once again like we did last year against Atletico Madrid. But Marcus Rashford, everything all going in the right direction. So here is the league table as it currently stands. Our next game is kind of a big one. We're away at Goodison Park to take on Everton, who are currently 3rd, and they're just 5 points behind us. It's a big game for them. If they can beat us, they'll of course be able to close that gap to just 2 points. We do of course have to be careful of Manchester City. If we have a look here, City do play Bournemouth. Arsenal, they're away to Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Spurs, who have dropped to 6th, they are at home to Stoke City, who are currently occupying 20th. So some big games to be played. It's our final game of the year, and we're here at Goodison Park to take on Everton. Here is Manchester United's lineup. It's David De Gea that starts in goal. It's the back 3 of Bailly, De Ligt and Lindelof. Who else to do the job but those 3? Dalot, Tielemans, Pogba and Shaw in midfield. Lingard, Rashford and Martial up top. It's a completely unchanged side for Manchester United, which sees Lukaku warming that bench once again for Manchester United. Final Premier League game of the year of 2019 for United. Here is Marcus Rashford now to Tielemans. Nice little 1-2. Rashford hits it. Defender in the way. Mina there. Good clearance in the end. Been quite a scrappy start to the game here at Goodison Park. Here is Paul Pogba now. He's going to find the run of Marcus Rashford, who stays on side brilliantly. He's one-on-one with Jordan Pickford, and Rashford's unable to make it a 1-0 there. Here is Sigurdsson. 3 against 3. Going forward, Sanabria, Walcott, Sigurdsson. It's beautiful stuff from Everton. David De Gea called to action, called to arms, wanting his defence to tighten up a bit. And they need to when the likes of Sigurdsson are on the ball and going to hit it from that range. There is Luke Shaw. Great first touch. Brings it down, keeps it under control. And here is Tielemans now. Perfect position! And Tielemans almost opened up the scoring here in such a spectacular way. McCarthy winning the ball back here. Here is Wanyama. David De Gea with another incredible save. Corner taken by Sigurdsson. That's beautifully delivered. And what a chance for Everton to get their nose in front. Oh, brilliant football from Everton. And Bernardo forcing a save from David De Gea once again. Everton really turning the screw here. It's still 0-0. Here's Dalot. Pogba making a run here. Dalot does find him, and Pogba with a heavy touch still gets his shot away, and it's well wide of the mark. Wasn't worrying Pickford at all. Well, Everton, they're going to make a change. They're going to freshen up midfield. They're taking off Wanyama to bring on former United player Fellaini. McCarthy, Calvert-Lewin. Here is Marouane Fellaini. Where was this pace when he was at United? Marouane Fellaini coming forwards. The referee about to blow the whistle for full time here. Last chance saloon for Everton, and it's cleared. So another point picked up for Manchester United. 2 games, 2 draws. We probably should have been winning this game, but Everton, they are investing every transfer window they get, and they are certainly getting stronger under the management of Marco Silva. Marcus Rashford not quite hitting his stride today. 3 attempts, 0 goals. We really needed him today, and it would have been nice to win our final game of 2019 here at Goodison Park. Well, before we end the episode, there is the league table. It's completely changed after 18 games gone. Spurs up to 2nd now with 5 points behind us. Man City there 3rd. And after the draw against Manchester United, Everton dropped to just 4th. All level on points with Spurs and Man City, and Liverpool just a point behind their Merseyside rivals in Everton. It's heating up as we're about to head into the second half of the season, and no doubt it's going to be an absolute roller coaster, and I hope you guys will continue to join me for it. But for now, that's it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.